Right off the bat, warning, I don't have a solution to this problem. Part of this is going to be a rant about the subject, but right up front, RFI, RFC, request for information, request for comment, do you know how to fix this problem? Now, a while ago, a year or more ago, I started playing Tribals.io and then stopped because I found something better to do. I decided to revisit it today, and here we are with this message. This message comes up about every 2 minutes, whether I'm moving around or not. In fact, moving around seems to make it happen more. Now, at one time it would say, you've been disconnected due to inactivity. It's changed to, you have been disconnected from the server due to inactivity. So what that indicates strongly to me is that the website Tribals.io that offers a video game experience that requires that you interact with it isn't detecting that I'm interacting. Now, the way it was phrased in only one, literally a YouTube video, was that the reason was you haven't used or touched a controller or a mouse or whatever for more than a set period of time. Now, it says error on connection and the word undefined for almost all the errors because at that point you've been disconnected. And basically it's acting like you're kicked off the server. Now, for those of you who are not aware of it, if you're running a massively multiplayer online game, bandwidth and processor cycles are expended for each player. And if a player is simply sitting still, you can A, decide that that's a waste of your processor cycles, or B, stop updating information about them until they move. Tribals.io chooses to basically have a hissy fit over it. And again, it used to have a different error message, which means a couple of things. Number one, they've changed the way the server software works. And number two, as I mentioned, it does this whether you're inactive or not. Now, I've seen only a few, very, very few postings ever complain about Tribals.io, and even fewer complain about technical issues, and only one, right now, only one YouTube video talking about it. Now, the problem with this, of course, is I have an almost identical titled video I uploaded that said Tribals.io, you have been disconnected due to inactivity, and other ones that are like high ping. They don't show up anymore, and when I type out this error message, it doesn't go to anything pertinent most of the time. If I put it in quotations, it won't at all because now there are no results somehow for the subject. So part of the reason I'm uploading the video is so that you can find this video. So you can find that, yeah, this isn't something that's new. In fact, this has been going on for a long time, just with a slightly different wording for the error message. So what's causing it? I don't know. I normally run Windows 7 with a bunch of alterations to make it work with every website. It's part of an ongoing project, and the fact that I'm a Luddite and a stubborn one. And number two, same subject, but I won't load Windows 10 because until it's completely tamed by the geek community, turning off every unnecessary piece of crap in it, I'm not loading it because it's a gigantic security problem. Windows 7 was a security problem until people figured out everything you shut off, writing guides on how to optimize it, speed it up, and turn off all the crap. And now, here we are, I'm running Windows 7. Before that, I ran XP. You get the idea. I only run operating systems that can be made to not break, well, actually, written law, by the way, but really just the basic idea of don't screw me over, bro. So anyway, I was playing Tribals.io today, and it kept putting up this message no matter what I did. I even tried holding completely still so it would happen on purpose, and, you know, it seems to be exactly the same timing. And I've tried it under different browsers and a different operating system. Yes, I have a copy of Windows 10 on a drive. I picked it out of the bag, loaded it up, started it up, put up with its bullshit sitting there, wasting my bandwidth and time and taking forever to load. And it still had the same error message, so it's not the operating system and it's not the browser. It's the server. It's their fault. Does anybody know of a way to get around it? I mean, every once in a while I've done that. I had a hack on my browser that would continually erase the cache in memory that Tribals wouldn't let you erase that was old garbage, which would inevitably and almost exclusively crash Firefox. Okay. Now, I'm not going to do a big rant about this problem being, you know, symptom of our times or blah, 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 goddamn millennials or anything like that, but you can imagine the rant I've done. This is like my fourth copy of the video I'm doing today. Obviously, I got all that in my system. But this is a request for information, a request for comment. Do you know how to fix it, and or do you know why it has never been fixed? Because this is a problem, even though it's a different wording, that's over a year old. This is something that's a known issue, and it's caused people to become angry about it. And then when you go look it up, suddenly you can't find any copies of the complaint. Nobody? This is a chronic problem that's been going on since the beginning. And it happened, again, just like today, on every web browser and every op system. The only ones that aren't affected are cell phones. And now a micro rant. If you make your video game for the internet, for web browsers, and you make it specifically just to work on cell phones, that's understandable. I don't like it, but you could just say, yeah, this is a cell phone-oriented game, unless you're going to use a cell phone emulator or like an Android emulator. You're going to have problems here. Please use a cell phone only. You just put that up on your page and be like, oh, okay, that explains the errors. You're making it towards centralized on cell phones. You made a decision so that you can do maybe a better job writing your game for cell phone users. That's understandable. There are more cell phones than there are computers. But they don't do that. They just say it's a mobile or internet-based game. Any web browser will do. And, of course, that's not really true, obviously. But anyway, if you know how to fix this, please post below as a comment. And thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that. Bye.